Hello, hello, hello. Um, I'm just waiting for Dave to come up. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm finally here. Oh dear. Oh, you have to excuse me because my back's aching a bit. I'm getting old. So what's been going on then? Hi, Happy.
Um,
Um,
well,
so,
when I asked you yesterday what was the update on everybody and to see if you heard from Manic, and I jumped down from my live to go over to her live to support her.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah, I popped over to her live as well.
Okay, well, um, there was people in our chat. I went in there. First thing I see is I get my wrench removed, and then I go in and she's like, Manic's like, Candy, click that link. I need to talk to you
Uh,
backstage. Do you want to talk about it?
yeah, I remember saying something that she wanted.
Yeah, and hold on, Dorothy. I didn't know that was you. Uh, Said that I was talking shit on uh Manic Extreme. Well, anyways, I'm like, because the only thing I asked you that had Dorothy's name in it, what happened between Dorothy and Jer, because I've been out of power. We just got our power on uh yesterday or the day before, late last night. So I didn't know. Last time I knew, Dorothy and Jer were fine. And Dorothy, and I didn't know all this. All I asked you was to explain to me because I was gone, and I didn't talk shit on. I wouldn't do that.
I'm just typing something in private chat for you. I'm just passing you my email to get hold of me when you need to.
Okay, but that's not what happened. All I asked was how Manic was doing.
Oh, seems Candy has kicked herself off. Oh, you're back again. Did you kick yourself off?
Can you turn the water on for me, please? I think it needs a little more. Hello? Hello?
Candy, can you hear us?
All I hear is TV.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay, can you mute for a second, Dave, and let Dorothy say what she
Yeah,
wants?
if you take that thingy off, because the what you put on the screen, so I can't. Oh yes, I can.
Dorothy.
Hi, Candy. How are you? Is that your first name?
What? Candy?
Yeah.
No, it's just a nickname I got years ago.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm good.
Well,
We glad the power's back on, that's for sure.
oh yeah, that's a blessing. No power is a bitch. I brought up your last live because Dave was passing off false information. I didn't turn on anybody. I didn't turn on CJ. She turned on everybody, not me. She got angry over Alicia's panel because I corrected a lie she was telling. She didn't like that. So she ran over to Granny's thinking she was hurting me, but she didn't take into account the fallout that was going to happen after the fact. That's on her. That's not my fault that she did that. She gets angry and she doesn't think. That's her. I didn't do that. Secondly, as far as Jura, I didn't turn on her either. She's the one that pulled up Lori Life Happens, CJ's bestie, to drag me for hours. A live that I was supposed to be on, that my internet went down. And instead of just saying we'll come back as soon as her internet's back up, she continued on and she didn't even stick to the plan we had in place, which was to discuss other things. It was never supposed to be an open panel where it was Drag Dorothy night. She turned
Yeah, Dorothy, I didn't know any of I just got my power back on. So I didn't know I wasn't talking shit on you, wasn't talking just shit on anybody.
Oh, I didn't hear you
All I asked Dave was, can you give me an update? Because he said that you and Jer were no longer friends. That's the only thing he said. And then he just explained it and I dropped it. I didn't mention your name. I'm not here to fight with you. I have no reason to be what everybody wants me to be.
No, I understand that. But if you go back and listen to yourself, you're like, I support and I watch. And then you mention specific channels. You don't even include me. And then you just went along with whatever Dave's version, which was not accurate, of what transpired between Jura and I and CJ and I. That's not what happened. I did not turn on them.
Well, that's my fault, Dorothy, because I didn't know, I didn't know what was going on. Because when I lost power, you and Jared were okay,
Yeah. Well, I wish it never happened, but it obviously did happen. And she could sit there and play innocent. She keeps making videos and tagging me. So, of course, I'm going to clap back. She's not being completely transparent. She keeps tagging my channel when she makes those little short videos. I mean,
And the video that you gave to Manic was a while back ago,
I
and
gave
we
a video to
discussed that.
Manic. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. I gave a
Or
video to
or
Manic.
a video that I was talking shit.
I never gave a
Mhm.
video to Manic.
Okay, then I'm missing. Okay, I thought that's what you said. I apologize,
No,
or whoever did.
no. Manic has nothing to do with this. The only thing that Manic got brought up about was that Dave just mentioned that she had a rough couple of days, and that's true. She has had a very rough couple of days.
Okay, but someone told Manic I was talking shit.
Well, it wasn't me because you didn't. As far as I heard, you didn't.
I mean, I'm not that kind of person. I'm a kind person.
Yeah, I can tell. It's just unfortunate that Dave would use your panel as an opportunity. I gave him the link last night. He could have hit it and come up and talk to me. He didn't want to. I don't usually deal with just subscribers like this because it's not a fair fight. Like to go after a subscriber from a panel is not okay, in my opinion. But when he took your panel and started saying things that weren't true, then I have to respond. Unfortunately, it happened.
Okay, but that's between you and Dave. That ain't between me and you. Or
Well, what I did was show your panel and do commentary. And unfortunately, it did happen on your channel.
no, I'm gonna give Manic some time, and then I'll talk to her. But I invited Dorothy up here, and
Why is she
Manic,
upset? Manic's upset with you?
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, I have all the texts from me and Manic. We don't even mention you. We don't even mention YouTube. I'm talking to her, woman to woman, just making sure she's okay as a mom and as a woman, as a wife. That's it.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. You know.
Well, if somebody told her that, I don't know who it would have been. Because I didn't hear you talking anything bad about her.
Because all I did was ask how she was doing, honestly.
Yeah, that's what you asked. And then Dave just said she had a rough couple of days, which was truthful. She has had a rough couple of days. Nobody mentioned her in a negative light.
Okay, but you know, Dave's my mod, and I met Dave through in your chat and in Manic's chat, I believe. But Dave was a supporter of yours too, so I thought he would be a good mod for me. You know, starting off.
I really don't understand what Dave's point of view is on anything because he obviously was in my chat a supporter, right? And now all of a sudden he's anti-Natasha and she deserves to be removed off of YouTube. I mean, you were supportive of Natasha, and then your most recent live, your tone had changed. If you go to your live 2 weeks ago,
Well, I know. Well, I know. I know that I supported NC, but I've been gone for a while, a very long while. I'm not here to bash NC.
yeah, I know. But it's just whether you like her or not, and I know people have mixed feelings about her. She didn't deserve to lose her platform, her channels. That was her livelihood. It's how she supports her family. So
yeah, well,
to Twitch. They chased her over to Twitch and started flagging her channel for hate speech against, and I don't know all the initials, you know, the gay trans community.
Yeah, I know what that is. Yes.
So, I mean, that right there should show you that they are targeting her. They're following her no matter, and they even got one of her lives from Facebook shut down. Mass reporting. They have coordinated to take her down.
I
keep going off. I can hear you. Go ahead. I said I can hear you. Keep talking.
I support a lot of different creators, you know, like LTF, Lindsay, CJ. But just because somebody's in the chat talking shit, I am not the one that's talking shit. Believe me, I'm not a. I don't like that.
Yeah, well, hold on, I'm coming. 1 second. I'm just grabbing my coffee. I'll be right there. Sorry. All right, I'm coming. Whew, my house is so hot. It's muggy out. Is it hot there? Huh? Candy? Candy. Hello? Anyone? Anyone? I think she's gone, guys. Yeah, Alicia's my girl. That's
No, I'm back. Sorry.
my real life friend.
Oh, Alicia.
Yeah, I adore her. She's a good
Yeah,
girl.
I do too. She was the first panel I actually went on to.
I think her channel is really important because she allows everybody to go up and have a voice, and that's the channel where people go to, go up on a panel when they don't feel comfortable doing it in another channel. So I completely support what she tries to do. She's a good girl
And
too.
that's two of us. I support her 100%. But she gets a lot of backlash for just letting people up on her panel to have a voice.
Well, because they think like people get up there and trash me all the time. That's fine. I wouldn't take that out on Alicia. She's just trying to have an open panel, so that's fine. But I just didn't listen, to get back to me and you. I was confused. Why weren't you being supportive of me yesterday or the last live when Dave decided to tell untruths about me? Why didn't you say, oh, I watch her, I support her? You completely left me off the list of channels you support. And I've done nothing but be friendly and supportive.
No, Dorothy, I didn't have any idea what he said between you and him on a live. I have no idea.
It happened on your live, not on mine. I gave him a link. He didn't want it.
When was this?
Your last live you had 2 days ago? Yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday, actually? Yeah.
Yeah, I was on yesterday, and that's when that's how I found out all about this, is because when I got off, I got felt like ganged up on. I didn't know what Dave and you had a problem. Sorry, I'm getting a cold.
I didn't know either. I had no idea.
But for
in his head that I backstabbed or turned on CJ and Jareth. That did not happen. We were supposed to do a live together. My internet went down, and instead of just waiting for me to come, we were scheduled to do it together. I promoted it from my channel. You think I would have promoted a video that was going to be a bashing session of me? No, I wouldn't have. But she knew my internet was down. We were communicating through WhatsApp. And instead of telling everybody from the panel, hey, I just heard from Dorothy, her internet's down, I begged her to stop. Let me at least wait till I'm there so I can have a voice. What are you doing? And she didn't. She didn't even announce I just heard from Dorothy. Why would a so-called friend do that? They wouldn't. They wouldn't even proceed forward with that. But she got a little drunk on some YouTube attention, so she kept going.
See, I didn't know any of this with you and Dave or you and Jer. And the only thing Dave was trying to do for me is you let me, give me a summary of everything that's going on since I've been gone. So I kind of understand it myself.
Yeah, I get it. His perception of the details are wrong, completely wrong. I guess he's supporting Jura, and I'm fine with that. But don't misrepresent what happened, because I will pull everything back up again and go through it. I have the videos privated from that night showing what she did. I can rehash it all. I mean,
Well,
people
I don't need you to rehash it.
could release my WhatsApp app messages where I'm pleading with her to please. I don't have a voice. Wait till I'm there and I have a voice. And she would not shut it down.
Yeah, Dorothy, but I don't want Dave to get blamed for me asking what a summary what was going on.
I'm not. No, I know that. That's a normal question, Candy, to say, "Hey, what have I missed? What's going on?" That's there's no weight on what he said on you. I mean, that
Okay,
those were
I just wanted to clear that, for you. But my apologies. I didn't know, I thought Dave still supported you because I asked him that today. And he didn't know I was going live earlier, else he would have been up here. But I figured I'd clear the air and see what's going on with you and you and CJ, so I understand from your point.
yeah. I mean, it was extremely hurtful to me. I had no idea that she was even capable of doing something like that to even somebody she's just social with, let alone somebody she talks to every day for hours. Like we talk on the phone every day. So I don't know why that was more important to her than me saying, "Hey, this isn't right. Why are you doing that?" I mean, why would she pull Lori up? Of all people, Lori all day was trashing me with CJ from panel to panel to panel. Whoever would have them up and aggressively and brutally. Like the two of them are nuts. There's something wrong with those two ladies. For what? Why would she pull Lori up? Lori wasn't going to say anything positive about me. She knew that. Why not just shut it down? And my internet came back up within an hour. All we had to do was delay it for an hour. That's not what she wanted to do. If you read her community post, it says it right there. She tells on herself. She was just waiting for the opportunity to dump me? Did she say?
I have no idea what she said. I just found out that she wasn't your mod or in your chat no more. See, Dorothy, I'm starting to try to get caught up, but you know how it is. Even overnight, a lot can happen.
Yeah, things change quickly. Like tomorrow, a whole new scenario will be brought to light between another couple of people, and we'll be on to the next thing. It moves fast. I get it. But I wasn't talking necessarily terrible about you, but I was obviously confused on why, you're listing off these channels and like, they didn't mention me at all that you watch or support me. Hold on one second. My son just came in the room. Hold on.
Hippie, you're so funny.
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry.
No, I'm not here to cause problems with anybody because I try to be so kind to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And even if I don't agree with you or someone's in the chat and they're saying whatever to you, don't mean I have to agree with them.
I understand that. Yeah. I get that.
And I just don't want everyone to think I'm this talk shit or whatever. I'm not.
I know you didn't say anything. It was just that you neglected to mention me as a channel you support after Dave decided to tell everybody false stories. Like that never happened. I didn't stab CJ or Jara. Neither one of them.
I apologize because I didn't realize. I mean, I probably just not thinking, but I apologize and I'm sorry.
I pulled it up more so because of the misinformation that was being told. That's really why I pulled it up. But yeah, I felt some type of way that all of a sudden you don't support me. Oh, okay. And who took your wrench? You said somebody took a wrench from you?
Oh, Manic took my wrench.
Oh, I didn't know that. You had a wrench in there?
Yeah, I that's why I hopped off my live is to go and over to where and plus I haven't seen her in a while.
Right.
But I just I'm not that type of a person, to start shit or talk about people that I have no clue what is going on. I'm not going to speak on anything.
Yeah. Well, did you reach out to Manic? She might have had
Yeah,
different.
last night I did, but I figured when she's ready, we'll talk, you know, give her time to, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, when I talk to her, I just don't mention YouTube stuff because, I mean, her personal life. That's where I want to be more supportive to her. The YouTube stuff is just YouTube. This is nonsense.
Yeah, well, I have nothing bad to say about Manic or any of them. I go where I want,
Right. As you should.
and if I don't know the subject or what's going on, I don't type, and I usually just type some, hi Dottie or whoever's in your chat, and then I'll stop talking if you guys are talking on a subject I don't know, and I say kind words in your chat.
Yeah.
But I guess Dave wants to come up and explain himself.
All right, I'll mute myself and you can have a chat and then I'll say what I got to say at the end, okay?
Right, firstly, Dorothy, you're full of shit. You are absolutely full of shit. I have never met anyone who will lie back through their back teeth.
What am I lying about specifically?
Well, let's take B plus for example.
Yeah? We're not talking about that. I thought we were talking.
No. You just shut your fucking mouth a minute.
Oh, well, I'm not going to allow you to talk to me like that, Dave. You're a
Right
fucking.
then, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. You can fuck off.
Tell me to shut my.
Right, hang on.
Dave, come on, Dave. Come on, Dave. Show your ass.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute,
Get
Candy.
me like that, you piece of shit.
Hey.
Plus, I called her out because she tried to set me up.
And I'll tell you what. I'll go live in a little while.
You don't have text messages, so you don't know, do you?
I'll go live in a little while.
Well, go right ahead. Who gives a shit?
And I'll tell you what. I'll get hold of Candy.
I'll
get hold of Jura.
Like that, Dave. Sorry, but don't talk to her like that.
No. I've just been dragged through the mud. I've just been called.
Well, you did. You lied.
You lied. Candy. Right. Why don't you shut the up and mute yourself like you said you would? And I'll explain the situation, and then you can come back.
I love
it. Because I've got to take the dog out.
Liar. You're
Well, I'll tell you what.
What did I lie about?
You put this on your fucking channel tonight, and I'll strike you.
That's between her and I.
No. You fell out with Jess, and you dragged her through the mud.
Who did I fall out with?
She dragged you through the mud, and then you suddenly went quiet.
Who?
Jess.
If you guys can talk, you can talk, but please don't call names.
Yeah, I know I stayed quiet because it was the month of December and it was Christmas. That's why I stood down.
You dragged each
drama.
No. When you fell out with Jess, this was just after I came to your channel. You were dragging Jess through the mud. She was dragging you through the mud. Blah blah blah. It was getting boring after a while.
Either. She started attacking the Christmas wish list, but again, you're going to try to rewrite history.
I don't care what it was about. This is how I saw it. This is when I came into your chat.
Yeah. Right?
And then you made friends with B plus, and you fell out with her. And who dragged who? Who dragged who first?
Yeah,
you were dragging her through the mud.
We were not friends. We were not. We were not.
I don't care if you were friends or not. She came to your channel to support you.
Yeah, to set me up.
She wasn't setting you up. She didn't know you from Adam. Like I don't. I don't even know Candy. I don't know Sissy from.
You're Adam. Not privy to all the text and private phone calls.
I don't care about bullshit like that, right?
Okay.
You've been dragging her through the mud. You've been lying about her. right?
Oh,
And then
I'm
it came to
not talking
Jura.
about her. I just
And
told
Laurie.
my version of the what happened.
Yeah, your version. Your version
My
seems
version.
to
That's right. Right, and she
your,
has her version. Right. Yep. That's usually what happens.
your version always seems to fit your narrative.
What narrative? You
And
think
you
I
know
needed?
the problem with it. Do you know the problem with a lot of subs? They don't go and see the other person
Well,
to
I
find out
invited.
their side.
I
You
know. So
haven't invited Jura, for example. You haven't invited B plus, for example,
for what?
to go on your panel.
I had an open panel and I linked it to the top of the chat. I said anybody can come hit it. You, Candy, Jerry.
When I came in the other morning, it was 4:40 in the morning. I had just got up for a pee. I'd had 2 hours sleep. I wasn't prepared to come up because I would have lost my.
You think when you wake up at 4:40 in the morning?
Wait a minute. You think I'm bad now?
Oh, Dave.
If I come on your panel with 2 hours sleep, with the bullshit, with the crap you were talking about me and Candy,
telling me to shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You're a fucking.
Why don't you mute? And I will tell Candy.
Why are you in a community with all women? Go talk to some men that way. See what happens. Okay, go talk to some men that way.
You think I'm scared of any guy?
Yeah, well, go ahead. Get big guy. No, you're over here messing around with girl fucking fights. Why don't you mind your fucking business?
And I wasn't fighting with you, Dorothy. I just didn't. I was confused.
He's going to try to drag you into this. That's why he talks smack on your channel and not his. Right, Dave? Right, Dave?
The reason I haven't started my channel is because
who gives a fuck about you or your channel?
Oh, here we go. Look. You're swearing at me. I swear back at you. This is how you get everyone. This is how you get everyone wound up. You've lied about Jura. You've dragged her through the mud.
No, you're not going to say that. What did I lie about? What did I lie about?
The reason she's been tagging you. The reason she's been tagging you is because she wants you to leave her alone. So she makes up these little videos.
Oh yeah, she tagged me first. Okay, I made the videos private where we were watching what she was doing live. I can fucking re-put those up and show the world Jura to everybody.
Put them up then.
Yeah, I will. Okay,
because I was in the chat that time.
Just for you, I'll do it. Yeah, just for you. I'll
show you. Do you know why CJ suddenly went to Jess? It wasn't to get back and be friendly with her.
She was angry at me.
She wasn't angry at you. Her mental health had got to such a point, and her anxiety had got such a point. This isn't that.
Scamrella. That's what they call a scamella or scamrella.
This wasn't to do with you.
Yeah, that's what
her anxiety had got such a point to that day. Oh, right. So
she should leave YouTube. She should leave.
Candy, this is the real person that's to my right hand side.
Up first, so we're going there, Dave. Let's go.
She doesn't give a monkeys about anyone.
Oh, you think I give a shit about DJ now? You really think I should? Did you go look at the channel? How it's video after video with my name in it? Have you looked? Have you looked at her community post? Lie after lie. She's gone to every panel that will have her to drag me. And I'm somehow wrong.
And how many people have you had on your panels lately to get your numbers up?
Who have I had?
Your numbers are slipping.
My numbers are just fine. I'm growing rapidly. In fact, over
the last... you're not.
Oh yeah, since the 10th.
When I was in there the other day, and I can't think of the young chap you had in.
Just great.
Your numbers went to 160 up to about.
Go check me on Social Blade. Plus every day, Dave. Every motherfucking day. So go ahead, go check the numbers.
When you had that young chap in, and I can't think of his name.
I don't even know
your number went. I can't think of his name. It had it sounded like
don't worry about my numbers. I don't worry about numbers. First of all, I fucking do what's in my heart and what's I know is to be right.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You seen B Plus's latest?
No, I don't watch anything like that. I don't give a fuck what you.
Don't you?
I don't give a fuck.
Maybe you'll put because somebody asked you an honest question.
She's with Crafton and Kim and with Granny again, just like I knew she would, because she was the setup, just like I told everybody she would.
So?
Yeah, so it proves what I was saying.
She can go. We can go anywhere we want.
Yeah, but just proves.
No, I said we can go anywhere we
Never had
want.
an argument with
We're
Granny.
not under your control.
Set me up. Okay, all right. One of her former mods even fucking told me that's true. She was sent. There were other people sent.
Oh, is it?
To play nice.
What's
Oh, yes, they were.
So,
yes, they were.
So what's
Yeah,
the former mod's name?
Right? They've left. They're telling all of Jess's dirty deeds behind the scenes.
I don't care about Jess.
All right, then. Well, that's where Beast Plus came out. If you care about that, it's none of your business, really. I don't give a fuck what video she makes. None of my business. I don't pay attention.
See, I thought you two were friends. When I left, I thought you both were friends. I had no idea about this.
No. Beast Plus and I had a falling out a couple of months ago now, I would say a month and a half ago. She came out of Granny's channel, eager to get me on the telephone. Once she got me on the telephone, she was talking about how she was on a certain medication. And when I asked her how many milligrams, she had no idea what the fuck I was even talking about. She had no idea. She was shocked that they came in a certain type of form. So she would have known exactly what's up with that medication. She was sent in. And then she started defending Crafton in my live chat. She can come in a few times, getting sideways with me. You don't see everything, Dave, because you're not there for it all. Okay? But I see it. How she was.
You see, the trouble is you've been slagging everyone off lately.
Oh, God, yeah, slagging everyone off. Who? I stand alone on my channel. I'll slag off who I want.
Oh,
I didn't slag you off. You started it, didn't you, Dave? Huh? By saying I backstabbed
I didn't start anything.
How did I backstab Jura? We were scheduled to do a live together, and then what did you do?
You did the live.
Yeah, she
and then you were but you didn't actually appear on that. You were there for a few seconds.
I was there. My internet went down, Dave. Dave, my Wi-Fi went down. I'm in West Virginia. It's a very rural area.
Yeah, you went down, and then after about was it 3/4 of an hour?
No, it wasn't. She pretty much continued right
on.
No,
it was. But it was 3/4 of an hour. It was 3/4 of an hour until she said on that video, your power had gone down, and then you stopped the She automatically might have thought. Well, if you'd actually asked her, she might have thought you wanted it to carry on her channel until you came back on. But you didn't think about that because you were staffed as arseholes.
I let her use my StreamYard.
Oh, shut up! Get the fuck off.
I went in and stopped it. You think I'm going to let her use my StreamYard to have somebody drag me? Oh no, I'm not.
She didn't drag you because I was in there all night.
It wasn't supposed to be about that, Dave. Did you know that? We already had a whole fucking plan in place on what we were going to talk about.
She didn't drag you at all, and you fucking know.
No, Lori
did.
I'll
tell you what.
Lori did.
What time are you doing a live tonight?
Why?
Because I'll come in. You put that particular video up.
Dave.
No, Dave. If you're going to do a live tonight or tomorrow morning.
I will do it myself and put it up. I don't need you to tell me when. You got it? I'll do it when I want. Everybody saw it for what it fucking was, Dave. Everybody. Okay? I don't really care. I'm not trying to sway public opinion. It is what it is. That's the truth. She pulled up Lori, and Lori started to fucking drag me like she was all day with CJ. From panel to panel, she did it all day.
And how long have you been dragging CJ?
Why would Jura pull her up? CJ got upset on Alicia's panel, stormed off like a child, and went to Granny's.
And what was that to do? No. What was that to do with you?
I never had another word with CJ.
What was it to do with you that she had an argument with Alicia and went to Granny?
We didn't have an argument.
Did you ever ask her what her mental health was like? What her anxiety was like? No, do you know something? You're only loyal to one person, and that's you. You're not loyal to anyone else.
No, I'm loyal to a fault. That's my problem. To a fault.
The only person you loyal to on these streets, and you were scared off, like everyone's saying on their panels, is Natasha. Now she's gone.
I'm not scared off by Natasha. What is wrong with you?
Fucking.
Oh, I'm scared off by Natasha. Give me a break. How can I fucking go after Natasha when we got felons and fucking thieves sitting right next to us? That's not an awareness community. And then lying all the time. Jessica's a liar. How can I stand with her to call out Natasha? Are you kidding me? Natasha's a fucking a baby compared to Jessica's past. Why don't Jessica own her past? I can't stand next to that and say I'm awareness. No, I'm not going
to. No, did I say you had to stand with Jessica?
No, well, I can't stand in the community with people.
You don't even stand in the community as far as the community's as far as most of the people in the community is concerned.
Listen, I wasn't the one.
Fuck about
CJ was the one up Natasha's ass, trying to be there every fucking night. I was still doing my channel. I don't do anything to appease Natasha or because I'm scared of her. Believe that. I'll always say what's on my mind.
CJ went over there to make peace with Natasha because a small minority of her kept going on.
That's fine. I never gave her any fucking.
She made a truce with Jessica because her mental health was that bad at that time. That's why you got pissed off. She wasn't angry with you. She was angry with Alicia, wasn't she?
I don't really care. Ask Jura. I thought CJ was
you see, Candy, you can't get a decent answer out of this.
Want to tell me to shut the fuck up? Now I'm going to have zero respect for you, Dave.
I don't give a monkeys.
I know you don't. I know you don't. You're a man in a girl's community acting like a bitch.
The only person I got respect for is Candy at the moment. I do apologise for swearing, Candy, but hang on.
I'm just letting you guys talk.
No, I've done me talking. I've done me talking. I don't want anything to do with this person. Nothing at all.
Ditto. I feel the same, Dave. Well, you have a great life. I wish you well, and I'll pay you zero fucks in the future. Why don't you do the same?
Oh, you can guarantee it.
Oh, there you go then. We're good. I feel great about it.
And when you get, I've only got one more question. When you get your channel cancelled,
it's not going to get. I don't even have a.
Oh, do you want to bet?
All right, whatever you think.
Are you going to go onto Twitch and get a 14-day suspension?
It's really my business, isn't it? Isn't it? I could strike videos. I don't strike them. I don't bother anybody. They can say what they want about me. I leave it alone.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I know. It's just too bad that you're more of a man.
Well, I didn't attend this to happen, but that's all I wanted to do for Dorothy is to apologize to you.
Oh, I don't need an apology.
I wasn't what? You didn't tell me to apologize to him, Candy. What are you talking about? What would I apologize to him about?
I said that I apologize to you.
Oh, there you are. There's Diamond Eyes, formerly Surviving the Storms OG, and then turned to ICU, and now is Diamond Eyes. You're a troll. What is wrong with you? Huh? And you support who? Truth be told, salty bitch. What are you, one of the Dusties? And the Ruzeks. They're both the Franks. You forgot to hide your channels, you idiot. You're bad at it. Change your name again. You're a fucking snake. Here's another troll for you, Dave. I bet you know who that is.
Who is that? Who was that?
I have no idea who I'm
probably talking to the woman who doxed me, Broken Justice, who gave out my full legal name, pictures of me and my children. That's who you are being friendly with, Diamond Eyes. So your purpose is already known. You're a troll. And
no, I have no idea.
Well, I'm still learning this, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's the account. I have the URL all saved, and I have it all cataloged because that account keeps changing names. Watch if you go back because I have the screenshots of where you're commenting as ICU Diamond, and before I caught that screenshot, somebody else saw you under Surviving the Storms OG, right? Diamond Eyes, and now you're Diamond Eyes. You're a troll. What the fuck is your problem?
Yes, I know who the OG account was. I've seen.
So you're one of the Dusties, obviously, Diamond Eyes. I've been waiting for you. You're a snake. It's up on my community post as ICU. If anybody would like the URL that I captured when you are ICU and now you're Diamond Eyes, I could give it out. You're a snake. I'm fine on my own. I don't fucking go attach myself to any channels or kiss anybody's ass or afraid
of you were kissing fucking Natasha's ass when she was on panel.
I actually like Natasha. What's your problem with that? I don't see her to be the biggest problem. I don't. We all are fucking problems to some degree. Every single one of us. We make missteps. Every single one of us, including her. But she does not make the most. And she is not being hypocritical. At least she owns her shit.
She wasn't hypocritical.
No, not to the point I see lying Jess or.
Do you know why she got banned? Do you know why she got
because of mass reporting?
Do you know what? No, it wasn't mass reporting.
I know you're going to say TOS. I know you are. That's not the reason.
Right.
That's not the reason.
When you cannot stream.
Please don't swear at her.
You would know.
When you cannot stream a live from YouTube, she was streaming allegedly with Brittany's, because I was in that stream. You cannot do it on another platform. It's both a TOS violation of YouTube.
Twitch, and they didn't do it for that reason, Dave. It was for hate against the gay trans community. Yes, it was.
Right. Well,
he knows. I saw the notice that was sent to her. The email they sent.
It's a violation of streaming a live on somebody else's live. Yeah.
She's only suspended. So it's not a big deal. She'll be back on there. Now she's just on Facebook. And
you're going to allow me to finish? Right.
No, because you don't know what you're talking about, Dave.
Don't I?
Don't.
Because a friend of mine used to be a streamer on Twitch, and they were recording. They were.
I know they were playing. I know.
They were streaming a YouTube live of a friend of theirs, and they got banned. She violated by saying something about the LGBTQ, the gay community. She was also mentioning other things. Twitch has a zero. Twitch is hell of a lot tougher than what YouTube is for terms of service violations.
I don't know why you're even speaking on me and CJ, me and Jura, me and Natasha. It's really
because
Dave. I can speak.
I've come into your lives.
She's making videos and tagging me, and they're about me.
I've come into your lives.
You see me striking anything or doing anything?
I've come into your lives.
I'm a big girl. I could take it.
I've come into your lives, and all you've done is slag them off, and you've lied through your teeth.
About what?
And you think it's funny.
What did I lie about? Still asking.
You've lied about Jura.
What did I lie about? Tell me what.
You've lied about CJ. You've lied about D+.
About what?
Who else are you going to lie? You have a go at DeLorean, and she doesn't even talk about you.
I did not do anything to Jura. She backstabbed me. And I didn't do anything to CJ.
Oh, shut up, woman.
Had a tantrum and ran to Granny, and then I never talked to her again. So, and
I just said the reason why CJ went that particular day, she wasn't. I don't know anything about Alicia. All I know is CJ went to Granny's watching to get a truce. That was all she wanted to do, because she couldn't handle the stress. That's why she was appearing less and less, and it annoyed the hell out of you.
I didn't really care. I was glad she could do what she wanted.
Oh shit!
Annoyed the piss out of me and annoyed the piss out of everybody else. I didn't really fucking care where she went.
You are absolute Philip. Well, I'm not going to say
it. She just did it 2 weeks ago on another panel, made truce with Granny and Holly. Did you not know that? She already did this 2 weeks ago, and then she did it again.
I may not have been awakened, because I know Holly doesn't usually stream until about 3:30 a.m.
It was on a different channel where they tagged CJ, and she went because CJ can't handle anybody even mentioning her name, and she went up on panel and she made a truce with them. I didn't fucking give her. I was just pissed that she even went on that panel, because I asked her not to, because it's somebody from a former community that is just getting into this mess because they're trying to grow their channel. And I said, please don't give them that attention. And sure enough, she just went anyway. She promised me she wasn't going to go. I said, they're not going to say anything new. They don't even know you, CJ. Just ignore it. Don't let them grow off of you. And she couldn't help herself. She went and she made a truce with Holly and Granny. That was just 2 weeks before this all happened.
Well, I have no idea about that situation. I honestly don't.
I just don't understand, Dave. You and I have never had a problem. I don't understand why you would come on her panel yesterday and start saying that I backstabbed CJ or Jerry. I didn't backstab them.
I haven't said. I said you've slagged them down, which you have. The reason they are tagging you.
You said I turned on them.
What's it? You turned on them.
No, I didn't.
Oh, for oh, God.
I told Jerry to continue on, even though she was in contact with me. Why didn't she just say from the panel, I just heard from Dorothy, her internet's down, and we'll resume when it comes back up. We'll be back. 45 minutes, I think, an hour, it was back up.
Yeah, it would have been about that, yeah.
I don't understand why you're speaking on it. How did you get involved in this? You and I never had words with each other. I'm over here coming to watch Candy's video.
No, you're not. You're coming to. You haven't come into this channel before. You started streaming her video that I was in the other night.
Dave, I support Candy. I've dropped her link and I've tried to help her. I've welcomed her into my channel. I've been nothing but supportive of her.
Yes, I'll admit, Dorothy, you have been there for me.
Thank you, Candy. And when I have my own channel and I have emails and other things to answer to, I can't be at everybody's lives. I just can't. Not enough time. But I did come in after it ended to watch it.
But let me get this clear. I did not mean nothing by asking about what was going on with you and Dorothy.
No, I don't think you even asked that specifically, Candy. I think you were just kind of like, hey, what's been going on YouTube? Because of your power situation. And Dave mentioned it. People started saying that I turned on them.
Well, I want to apologize for my remark then.
You don't have to apologize. Oh, why you keep changing your name, Diamond Eyes, if you're not a troll? Why do you keep changing your account name 3 times in the last 10 days that I've recorded? Why would you do that? Why would you change what was your name before Surviving the Storms OG? You want to be honest about that? You're obviously connected to the Dusties. You hid your channel list now, but you forgot to. Very important to hide that, Diamond Eyes. Oops. Because it shows who you support and who you are aligned with, doesn't it?
Dorothy, can you address that comment?
Which one? Which one?
She's being treated badly. Why don't you...
Which one?
No, I won't say what it was.
Can you just tell me which comment, honey? I'll be happy to address it.
Can you see it now?
Well, I see a bunch of comments. Which one specifically? I'm backstage. You StreamYard. Hold on. Who made the comment? Why don't you just tell me the person who made it? Candy? Do you guys know?
Yeah, it's Levita or something like that.
Okay. Oh, she hasn't commented for a while. Oh, up here? Candy Kiss says, why are you letting Ahmad treat Dorothy badly? It's whatever, Lavina. You know, we're kind of used to this by now. You know, people just can't speak. They have to come out the side of their mouth being rude and insulting. You know, telling me to shut my fucking mouth.
Well, I told that person I was new, and I am new.
Yeah. It's okay, Lavina. Well,
Well, Candy, I'm sorry this was brought over to your channel.
Well, you said Dave wouldn't talk to you, so one good thing, I guess you and Dave said what you needed to say.
It is what it is. I've always been the type that wherever the chips fall, that's where they fall. This is YouTube. I don't get all angry.
Right, hang on, before you say anything else, right?
I'm able to shut my computer and move on with my day. So,
tell you what, I will have a word with you, and I will have a word with CJ. I will ask him to stop tagging you.
Yeah.
If you stop bringing them up,
I'll never mention their name again, because
right.
CJ's a bigger problem. Go look at her channel.
I will ask the pair of them. I can't do it at the moment because they're probably in bed, but I will email them tomorrow. I will ask them to stop all this as long as you're prepared to stop.
Oh yeah, I won't mention them.
Right.
Yep.
Because this has gone on too far between creators slagging each other off, telling lies about each other, tagging each other.
Well, I haven't tagged their channels. That's not true. And I haven't put their names in my titles. I purposely don't do that. I haven't done that. I've mentioned it during my lives. I bring it up. Yeah, it just happened. It's part of what unfolded, unfortunately. This is just another day on YouTube.
Maybe give it time, Dorothy, and let Jer come down, and then maybe you guys can talk it out.
Well, no, that's gone. But I will say she's concerned because she shared some photographs of me and stuff. She has no need to worry. I'm not going to ever talk about personal stuff, ever. I've kept it on about YouTube. Never will I cross that boundary. I date in with Vivian and I date in with other people. Go personal, even though I know stuff. I just don't do that. I respect boundaries. I will keep it about what happens on YouTube. I promise her that.
Yeah, but it's kind of sad you guys have been friends for a very long time.
Yeah, but you guys didn't see. I mean, I don't think you guys realized there was a hiccup in our friendship a couple of months back in February when she.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
She started thinking that, I don't know why, nobody even mentioned her name. When I was going to have Christiane on, she got kind of paranoid that people were going to think she was a flip-flopper. So she went to Granny's live chat, and her and Sagacious together went into her Granny's chat, and she typed, "She may be my friend, but I don't agree with everything she says or does," which was very dismissive of our friendship. I thought we were much better friends than that. And then she wrote, "And I'm not a flip-flopper." Or so I got the screenshot. And then Sagacious goes in right after her. So that happened in February. And let me tell you, I had a very hard time moving past that. But I kept my guard up the whole time, and gratefully, I'm so grateful I did. And then she didn't even tell me about it. One of my other mods got the screenshot and sent it to me. She never even told me about it. That she went into Granny's chat to defend herself, of all places. At that point, her channel had about 300 subscribers. Why wouldn't you just do a video from yours? I would have shared it.
I didn't know she went into Granny's.
Yeah, in February. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hurry and Sagacious. 2 of my mods on the same day. That was about the time that I just mentioned that Natasha, we need to show her some grace, back up off her. She's a woman. She's a mom. She's a partner. She has a life. And people have dehumanized her. They look at her as an object and anything goes. And that's not okay. And nobody can see the abuse that she's dealing with.
Hold on a minute. You say she... I mean, I don't deny she's had abuse. What did she do to Christiane?
Oh, well...
Oh, she tore her apart, and so did...
Listen,
the amount of hate Christiane has had...
I'm agreeing with you. Christiane's a very nice girl. I like Christiane. A lot. I didn't agree with after Christiane left the way that they all started dragging her. Christiane was devastated and heartbroken. But that's their friendship, and I don't agree with how that unfolded. Christiane really didn't think Natasha was going to have a problem with coming on my channel because Natasha said she didn't have a problem weeks before, but then her aunt passed, and I think she was in a different state of mind, understandably. She was grieving.
The amount of hate she still gets off of... do you know something? A lot of people consider how Natasha worked on her affairs and worked on her mods and her chat. It's like rather like a cult, because there is a small but growing minority in that of Natasha's. They've tried to bait me because I've fallen out with a lot of them, because they don't like to hear certain things I say to them when I tell them the truth. They went after Christiane and they've been tearing her apart.
Yeah,
she got to the point when she was on Brittany's panel the other day and she was shaking like a leaf as well. You could literally hear it in her voice.
Yeah, well,
and you justify that?
No, I don't. But if I was talking to Christiane, I would advise her not to get up on panels where they're slagging off Natasha either. I mean, it goes both ways.
So, if I remember rightly, the recliner survivors have all split up and done their own things, like MJ and Holly and Brittany.
Yeah.
They were treated appallingly. And Natasha tried to isolate them in the community.
Well,
it didn't work.
Well, they have a relationship that goes way back, so I really can't speak on that. Those are all former mods of hers and personal friends of hers. I can't speak on that.
Yeah, she treated them like, as soon as they started to split, she treated them like muck. She would spread a lot of crap about them. They got a hell of a lot of abuse.
Well, I think it went both ways. Didn't they create a channel just to talk about her? I mean, it goes both ways.
Well, I think it was because they were getting so much abuse, they decided to team up and explain what was going on. It was quite an eye. If you've ever seen the videos, it was quite an eye opener. Because none of them were happy about actually leaving Natasha. They found it a very, very hard job. But once they got away from there, she turned her attention to new mods and her subscribers to go and attack them. They still get attacked to this day.
Other creators up, because I don't want no.
I've never heard her say to anybody, go attack anybody. I've never heard her say that. Does she?
Well, you won't actually hear her say it.
Oh.
Because it'll be behind the scenes. She does a hell of a lot behind the scenes. It's exactly the same as MJ and Holly. They do a hell of a lot behind the scenes. You don't know half of what goes on behind the scenes with them bloody two.
Well, I think a lot of people are behind the scenes that you don't realize that they're talking to people all day long and obsessed. A lot of people are like that.
Well,
Lavinia,
wait a minute. Can I just respond? There's something that's just come out saying, I am respectful. You should be... Wait a minute. Candy asked me to be a panel partner the other day, which I'm honored to.
She did.
Right. If you don't like things, piss off out the chat. Because you know.
Candy, you're really going to have him say that to somebody that's probably subscribed to you? Tell them to piss off?
I'm just going to end this for now because, you know,
Olivia, sorry.